Alright, so we're going to be going over how to customize the Top TV launcher and add in applications as you need to, or as needed. First of all, welcome to Let's Make It Right. And before I forget, anybody that has an Amazon Fire TV 3, the pendant, the dongle one, you have the day off, so you can you can go out and have some fun, enjoy the weather, and they haven't unblocked the app since the Amazon Fire TV update, so those people at Amazon are picking on you. But no worries, you have two excellent app launchers, and if it makes you feel any better, this one right here we can't really fully use on the NVIDIA Shield box. So, all right. Well, anyhow, anybody else, just go ahead and find your Top TV Launcher Pro. It looks like this. If you have the NVIDIA Shield box, it looks like this. It's the purple one. Go ahead and click on it. When you open it up, you'll see it's got 6 different sections. This is for movies and TV shows. And then Kodi and then live TV on the top row. When you scroll down to the very bottom, you're going to have a tic-tac-toe menu. That is the shortcut to get you to all of your apps on your entire device. If you click on the gears button and you have an Amazon Fire TV, it's going to kick you out. So that's the quick eject button. No parachute included. And if you have an NVIDIA Shield box, you click on that gear icon and it'll bring up your main settings for your box. So you can do everything straight out of this launcher. That's the reason why we love it for day one solutions. If you click in the bottom right corner, this works for everybody, you click on edit layout. Be careful up in here. It's kind of hard to see, but sort of scroll around and get your bearings. And when you've done that, click on Kodi. Click on Add Remove Applications. And we're just going to scroll through, find Chef Kodi. If you just did this recently and updated your digs build, go ahead and click on that. I guess before I get started, I guess a good idea would just to be click on Kodi and see if there's any builds that are not in here. And when you figure that out, scroll down to the bottom right, click on the mini icon for the TV launcher, click on Edit Layout, get your bearings, then click on Kodi, click on Add Remove Applications, and go through this list, and you can scroll through and find the one. They're all alphabetized. So you would just go through, make sure if you're looking for Chef Kodi, make sure you click on that. If you have CDMC, make sure that's clicked. Kodi, obviously. And there's the 1MC. So whenever you think about the one icon, when you're looking for it alphabetically, it's going to be under O. It's kind of a tricky little game. But whenever you're done with that, click the back button, click the back button again, and then you'll eventually get the green finished editing. Click it, and now you'll see you've got some weird kind of game going on here with these Kodi icons, but that's the way it is. Another trick is if you scroll down to your tic-tac-toe menu, click on that, and if you're just looking to add one thing, long press on it, click on Add to a Tile. The top one is going to be your the top section is going to be movies and TV shows. The next one's going to be Kodi builds, and if you look, the last word is going to tell you what you're looking for. So this is sports. This one's going to say live news, so live TV. This was kind of tricky, but it is your app markets. You can sort of figure this out by process of elimination. So settings is going to be your maintenance apps. but you can do it either which way, whatever is the easiest for you. What I love about this application is you can long press on all of these and go directly to the settings. So instead of having to go to the main settings on your box, just long press any application that you're having an issue with, or click on app information or app info, and you can uninstall. Be careful in here. The clear data is it's basically the same thing as if you were going to uninstall something. So only click clear data. Basically never click clear data. Let me just rephrase that. We'll make it simple. And but one thing that will come in handy is if you ever forget to exit out of your build and it gives you that black screen, just come in here, long press on whatever build it is, click on app info, and the first step is always just to force stop whatever it is. It'll prompt you. You have to click the prompt, so click OK, and that is officially force stopped, and then you would try it. The last step is if that doesn't work, you click clear cache. Once again, don't click the D word. Alright. Another thing that you can do is if you do not like your launcher background, if you would prefer a black background or vice versa, you can open up your ES File Explorer. So it's usually in your app markets. It can also be over in your maintenance section. Click on either one of them. Scroll down and go to library on the left side, and then click on images. Mine is going to be a cluster, but yours will be pretty neat probably. And you'll see, so Disney pictures for kids, city pictures. This launcher is kind of difficult, I'll give you a hint. It's going to block out everything in the center, so if it's not a centered picture, like for example this is not centered, it's off to the left, it's just not going to read right. You need something that is very symmetrical, because you won't really get the picture, you're just going to get what bleeds through around it. So what I normally use are very simple backgrounds. Click on portraits. I like the New Orleans one, the French Quarter one to the far right. I like click on sci-fi. You can try this right here. It's like the Star Trek futuristic thing in the center. That one should work. Click on landscapes. You can try the one to the far left. And where's modern? And these are your best. So I don't really like the white, it's just weird with the brown, but I like the blue. Let's show you how to do it now. So when you're in your Top TV launcher, scroll down to the right, click on Wallpaper, click Set Wallpaper, scroll down to your Please Do Not Delete folder, click on it. It's going to be Wallpapers, Wallpapers again. This one specifically is Modern Electric Blue. If you like the New Orleans one, it is Portraits, New Orleans right there. You can try the Sci-Fi Star Trek. And I've got you kind of pinned down, don't I? But it is what it is. It's a tough one. The other app launchers are a little bit easier to work with for obvious reasons if you're familiar with style. But I don't want to sound too picky. But it is what it is. It's really hard to find these little icons right here, and we got forced into a brown kind of gold theme, and then the clashing line. I don't know. It is what it is. It's a, you got to be a genius to make this thing work. But it is very useful though. With that being said, and another trick is in the very middle. If you click on that and you have an NVIDIA Shield box, it's going to bring up your main settings. If you have an Amazon Fire TV box, you just got ejected. No parachute. You just got dumped. That's a terrible feeling. Now, it's actually really, really convenient. But remember, you can always just click your home button to get out of here. And voila. That is that, though. So, if you have any questions or any other requests that you'd like for us to go over for videos, definitely reach out to us. One last thing, if you're interested in our cloud drive, if you use this cloud drive a lot, you might want to think about if you want to purchase another device, or if you have family members or something like that. This is going to become a paid subscription thing. It's not going to be expensive, and keep in mind, if you already have your device, you're signed in for life. So that was the whole reason for the last weekend thing. We're trying to prep that and get it ready so everybody is signed into their cloud drive for life before we start rolling this out. And not trying to scare you, just making sure that everybody is prepared. So don't want anybody to get caught off guard with that, and I'm sure it's going to take about 5 more videos for 30% of our customers to find this out. But I don't know, it is what it is. But this is not a sales gimmick, it's just purely trying to make sure that no one is caught off guard by that, because that is a major change up.